Hello everyone, this is Simcraft here, and we're still building the FunCub. We've got to the landing flaps and the ailerons. I'm going to switch this on, and we've come to a little bit of a solvable problem. I'm going to show you how to solve it right now. If I switch that on, it should pick it up. There we are. Now, the ailerons would be fine either side, left and right. They were going different directions, which is what they're supposed to do. That's fine. But the landing flaps, they've both got to come down at the same time to brake in the air. But if you can see, it's left and right, and that's not good. You can actually get a reversing servo. If you search, you can get a reversing servo. They're about £10, and you put it on the one servo, but it's an extra thing, and it's also £10. But there is a way of actually reversing this so they both come down the same way. I'm going to show you now. If I switch this off, let's do a quick check. Look, left and right before we do it. I'm going to switch that off. We've got to somehow reverse, say, this one or this one. We'll go with this one, and we've got to reverse that servo. Because they come as standard, they're bound to go the same way. I've pop that out. Let's just take it out completely. Right. I've got the EMAX here from GiantShark. The EMAX, a tiny little micro servos. EMAX ESO8A. I'll put in the description. The only tricky bit is they're going to have to get a tiny little screwdriver, because these are tiny little screws. You've got to take the 4 out on the back. Put them safely in a little box. You can easily lose these. Unscrew that. There. That one there. That's the third one. Keep slipping off. That's 3. Quite long screws in this little servo. Hold it down well. Let's get that one. And that should pull out nicely. The other bit you have to do is just lift this. You can see the label. I've lifted that off. So it's a bit sticky. There. Once you've done that, you should be able to pop that plastic lid off the bottom. Oh, a bit more sticky stuff there. Oh, got to add it then. There. Can you see that? That comes off nice. Is that in focus? Right, I'll show the parts that you have to I'll put that down. I'll point to them. What you've got to do is get a soldering kit. Now, do you see that? The motor is here. I'll do a circle. That's the motor, and you unsolder that, and then solder that one onto there and that one onto there. So you swap in those two motor wires around. That's quite easy to do. And then the next thing you need to do, carefully lift that up, and they call this the pot. It has a little plastic thing which you can take out to expose it. There's the pot. You can see three connectors and 3 wires. 1, 2, 3. I'll count them out. 1, 2, 3. Now you've got to somehow unsolder that one and that one, the 2 outside ones, and swap those round. So once you've done the motor and the pot swap round, you've actually swapped round the servo, so it will go in the opposite direction to the other servo, which means when the flaps go down, the landing flaps, they both come down together. Now you can either, if you've got a fine enough tool and you're careful enough, you can go into the pot and unsolder that one and solder that one and swap them round. Or if it's too difficult, the other trick is, if we get it close, let's get one of the wires. One of these outside wires, you can actually, I don't know if you should do it from the circuit board there, it's too close to the circuit board, but if you get this 2 outside wires, you can actually cut it there and then strip it either side, and then you join those 2 together. So you splice that together on that side and that side onto that side. So that's another way of swapping the 2 around. You might find that easier to do than trying to get your soldering tool into there and swapping that one with that one. So there's two ways of doing that. I hope that I'm just going to switch off. I've got a little timer that I've timed this on. I hope that helps, and that should help you get the flaps, the braking flaps on the FunCub working, which are the 2 inside ones. So that one comes down and that comes down at the same time. Goes like that and that, both at the same time. Okay, hope that helps. Bye for now.